Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to our story as we continue on. I'm here, I need to find my way through the swamp. On the last video I was just wandering around aimlessly. However, if you recall, we did set a tracking device in that little coffin dealie. And I should be able to utilize that.
Gabriel pulls out the tracking device, hoping that the Sakay Madeleine made it to the ritual and that this thing will work.
Alright, there's a blip. They must be here with the Sakay Madeleine.
I can't really even say that word, but I just remember seeing it, so I kind of knew how to get through it in the last thing.
This better be working.
Alright, so let's hope for the best.
Gabriel hopes this tracking thing is working correctly.
Oh, well, it kind of tells me which directions to go.
Gabriel can barely focus on the LED with those drums in his head. He hopes he's reading it correctly.
Well, if we just keep following this tracker...
Gabriel feels so turned around. Is this thing working? The entrance to the clearing is marked with voodoo skulls. At last.
Okay. So before we get there, let's go ahead and put on the mask.
When in Rome. Here goes nothing.
Welcome, Brother Crocodile. Please join the other celebrants.
Yes, Dr. John, Brother Eagle.
But first, name the great serpent who crushes all in his coils.
This guy.
Damballa.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Who is the destroyer of men?
Buddha, perhaps. No.
Ogun Badagri.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Enjoy yourself well tonight.
Sir, yes, sir. This is creepy. Oh my god, poor chickens.
Gabriel!
Malia?
I know you now. I can smell his blood in your veins.
No!
You cannot change your destiny, or ours.
No!
I will find you. I will destroy you.
No!
Where is your necklace now, witch hunter? Where are your pretty, pretty gems?
Interesting. Is Gabriel just gonna stumble home?
Gabriel! Gabriel, wake up!
Ow, my head.
Oh, it's about time. I've been trying to wake you up for hours. There's no time to lose.
I had another dream.
It wasn't a dream, believe me. Now come on, get dressed.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember. Something about Malia.
She's the head priestess of the Voodoo Cartel. They're responsible for the murders. They've been doing it for years.
Malia? Last night. She was the leopard. Like in my dreams, Grace.
I know, those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
But last night, Malia changed. She became something else. And then I blacked out, I think. How did I get home?
I followed you last night. I knew you were gonna try to sneak into a ceremony. Lucky for you that I did. If you'd been left at that circle last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
You're wrong. Malia wouldn't hurt me.
What about Tetelo?
Tetelo. They were chanting that last night. That's the name from Gunter's journal, the woman who took the talisman.
Yes, Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You can't just blunder your way through this or you'll end up dead. You have to call your great-uncle in Germany. He knows more about this than we do.
Okay, I'll call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things, Grace. It's that spirit, that Loa. It's Tetelo.
Yeah, possession is convenient that way. Call Wolfgang, Gabriel. I'll be in the shop.
Okay, what was Wolfgang's phone number? Here we go. Wolfgang's number. News on phone.
Didn't Grace say you had to dial 011 first to get international?
Grr, alright. I hate using this phone. Domino's Pizza.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht.
This is Gabriel Knight. Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight. Einen Moment bitte.
Gabriel, it's so good to hear your voice. I had such a dream last night.
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang. We need to talk.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang on the events of the previous evening.
It's even worse than I thought.
We have to talk about what I should do.
Oh god. Well,
What can you tell me about Schottenjägers?
Of course, I sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel. I never understood how Heinz could allow his sons to remain ignorant. But now is not the time for that discussion.
sons.
Schottenjäger is really two words in English, Gabriel. Schotten means shadow, and Jäger means hunter.
Shadow Hunter.
Yes, shadow hunter. We Ritters have been Schottenjägers for many centuries. No one is sure when it began or how, but we have records of ancestors as early as the 13th century fulfilling this role. Some believe that the role was given us when... but such fantasies cannot be of use to you at the moment, Gabriel. Most people are completely blind to the fact that evil does exist. Shadows of darkness, spirits, vampires, witches, demons, these things are real. It is to their advantage that the world has become so scientific, so cynical. But we know they exist, Gabriel, and we hunt them.
How do we hunt them? And why?
Why? Because it is our duty. As for how, that is something you will have to learn. But it's not easily explained over the phone.
Well, I really... Let's just go.
Tell me about Tetelo.
Well, from your description of the ritual last night, I'd say that Gunter's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary Loa for the Getty tribe. It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants and speaking through them. You remember in Gunter's journal he said that Tetelo was possessed by her father's Loa during the killings in Charleston. This sounds similar, but Tetelo has obviously become a much more powerful Loa than her father ever was. Probably because of the added power of the talisman.
Tell me about this talisman, then.
Let's talk about the talisman.
I myself have only seen it in old sketches and paintings, and in my dreams. It was in the family for centuries before Tetelo took it. It is believed to be as old as the role of Schottenjäger itself. The talisman has genuine power. I don't know how or why, but it is so. The Schottenjäger swore to use the power for good, never for evil, for defense, not offense. We've been searching for the talisman for years. It's a terrible thing to know that something powerful that was entrusted to us is in the wrong hands. With the talisman, Tetelo has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain the talisman. Then we will at least be on more equal footing.
Okay, more about the talisman.
How can we regain the talisman?
The talisman is probably buried with Tetelo's remains. That's what gives her Loa so much power. To find the talisman, we must find her remains.
I have a theory about that.
How would we find Tetelo's
We have
remains?
pondered that question a long time, we Ritters. There are two probabilities. The first is that her remains are with the tribe. The other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place near the tribe's original homeland. We've tried to locate Tetelo's African homeland, but Gunther says so little in his journal about her tribe, and slaving records are practically non-existent. As for the other idea, we had no clue that Tetelo's people were in New Orleans until now.
Okay.
Let's discuss the possible African homeland.
All right, have you learned anything that might help us locate it?
I spoke with Professor Hartridge. Unfortunately for him, he thinks the tribe's name was Agree, and that they live near the Fawn tribe in what's now called the People's Republic of Benin.
This is incredible, Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library right now.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibility that Tetelo's remains are somewhere in New Orleans. But don't try to broach their private areas without my assistance, Gabriel. You will make a fine Schottenjäger, but only if you are not dead.
Sure. I'll wait.
Goodbye then, Gabriel. And remember, if you need a place of safety, come to Schloss Ritter.
I want to go to Germany. That's at least away from all this crazy voodoo nonsense. Well, I didn't check the paper. We did transition to a new...
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
I didn't even really leave on purpose. Alright. To the paper. Paper says...
Times dated June 24th, 1993. There's nothing about the voodoo murder case in the paper today. Gabriel finds a humorous tidbit under the Life is Stranger Than Fiction column. Apparently, there were reports of ghosts in the Bayou St. John last night. Various people called the newspaper with stories about hearing strange noises and seeing weird lights over the swamp. Some folks claim it's a ghost of Marie Laveau. The paper relates it to similar delusions that crop up every Halloween. Gabriel knows better.
Of course he
Gabriel's horoscope today reads, "Wise is the warrior who knows when to fight and when to get the hell out of Dodge."
God help me, I'm actually starting to listen to this guy.
Yeah, I'd run to Germany right now. But that is, of course, not an option, as we're going to head to the cemetery, because where else are you going to find the remains, right? Unless they're obviously sitting in somebody's living room, but that's probably not likely. Well, then again, these voodoo people are weird. Hi, old man. It's open.
Gabriel hears the faint sound of breaking glass.
Nice.
Damn, you'd think there'd be a light.
Flashlight? Go?
Gabriel got the flash.
That's a lot of skulls. Okay. Well, if you take a look, every one of these has a name, except the one in the middle.
The plaque on the drawer has an etching of the Veve on it, but no name.
So what does that tell you?
The drawer is locked.
Of course it is. Alright. Bet you that button gets me out of here.
The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it. Zelia Getty. The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it. Rosamund Getty. This wall is covered with decorated skulls, an ossuary shrine to some of the Getty ancestors.
Ugh, I hope no one ever builds me a shrine like that.
That's just creepy.
Gabriel doesn't see anything there he wants to take home.
Aw, you don't want a souvenir skull? Can use it though.
I think I know what happened to the men in the family now.
Oh god.
Huh. Some of these look loose.
Oh god. It's a puzzle. Okay. Well, right here's the sign of the cross. And you gotta cross over and then back to the... Oh, okay. Maybe we're making the sign of the cross?
Hey, one of the drawers popped open.
I'll be damned. That worked.
Gabriel can't take the drawers.
Okay, but I can look in it.
Mosley.
What the hell?
Shit, I dropped my flashlight. Huh?
Oh, that's not good.
Ouch. Oh, my head. What the hell was that?
Can I get my light working? There we go. Mosley's gone,
Mosley's body is gone.
but his wallet is here.
Perhaps Gabriel should pick it.
Those two items, or those two actions, should be interchangeable. Silly game. Alright. This is cool.
Gabriel opens the wallet and finds some ID belonging to Mosley and an American's Repressed card.
It's like American Express, only not. Now we have a credit card. I'm guessing we need to get out of here. So who clubbed Gabriel? That's the question.
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
For good reason, apparently.
What happened? Do you need a doctor?
Nothing you want to know about, and no, just some aspirin.
Gabriel, this is nuts. You have to get out of New Orleans.
No kidding.
Well, listen. Wolfgang called while you were out. He said, and I quote, "Tell Gabriel that I found what I was looking for. It's time for me to do my duty. Schloss Ritter is his now. Now call me crazy, but I don't think that's good news."
Not for Uncle Wolfie, no.
What are you gonna do?
If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
I think I'm going to Germany. That's what I'm doing.
I have a number for a travel agent on that phone book page if I need to call them.
Yes. That's my clue that I'm going to Germany. But first...
Didn't Grace say you had to dial 011 first to get international?
God, just imagine the phone bill. 2 for many, 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 many trees. Okay.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht.
Let me speak to Uncle Wolfgang, please.
Ah, Herr Knight. He cannot come to speak here.
What do you mean?
I cannot get him. Sorry. Goodbye.
But
WTF. Alright. See the World Travel Agency. I love how they did that. Time to go to Germany.
Hello, See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
Get me out of here. Anderson, Indiana.
I always wanted to visit Anderson, Indiana.
I'm so sorry, but you can't get there from here.
How much for a trip to the Caribbean?
Well, our least expensive trip is 4 days, 3 nights in St. Croix for $1,250. Of course, we have much nicer packages available.
I'm sure your packages are astonishing, but that's out of my league.
Is there something else I can help you with?
What are your specials?
Well, our least expensive trip is 4 days, 3 nights.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's certain. Can you just get me out of here, please?
I'd be happy to send you anywhere, sir, but I need a destination.
Alright.
How much for a trip to Rittersberg, Germany?
Rittersberg, Germany. Hold on, let me look that up. I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersberg. You can rent a car from there or take the train. Let's see, the best price I can see for the flight is $1,400. What would you like to do?
Charge it.
Charge it to my Americans repressed.
Yes, sir. And your name was?
Mosley.
Feeling a little guilty, Gabriel gives the travel agent Mosley's card number and is informed that he can pick up his tickets at the Nolens International Airport.
Poor Mosley. He's probably dead somewhere. No, he's not really, but and we're just gonna run up his bills. Okay. So we have got our ticket prepared. Hi, Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Guess what? I'm going to Germany.
Really? That's great. But how on earth can you afford...
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Oh my God. I wouldn't like the sound of that even if you were a man.
I'll miss you too, Grace.
That's it? That's all we got?
Do you have messages for me?
I've given everything to you.
That's it? We got nothing else? Bye, Grace. I guess I'm leaving. Guess you don't care. Nobody cares about me. So very sad. So very sad. But okay, let's see what we got here. Obviously, we now have an airport. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna we're gonna go ahead and call this video here, and on the next video we're headed to Germany. So thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time.